You can change SAP standard software by using any one of the following techniques: personalization, modification, enhancement. You can change the ABAP-based system at the following levels. Customizing. At customizing level, you can set up specific business processes and functions for your system based on an implementation guide or IMG. Personalization. At personalization level, you can make changes to the global display attributes of certain fields, such as setting default values and hiding fields, and create user-specific menu sequences. Modification. At modification level, you can change SAP repository objects at the customer site. If SAP delivers a changed version of the object, you must adjust the customer system to reflect the changes. Prior to Release 4.0b, these adjustments had to be made manually using upgrade utilities. As of Release 4.5a, this procedure has been automated through the use of the Modification Assistant. Enhancement. At enhancement level, you can create repository objects for individual customers that refer to objects that already exist in the SAP repository. Customer development. At customer development level, you can create repository objects that are unique to individual customers in the customer namespaces.
If customizing or personalization does not fulfill your requirements, you can either start a development project or use a complementary software program or CSP. A list of CSPs that are certified by SAP is available in the SAP Service Marketplace extranet under the alias/software partner. A development project falls under the customer development category if the SAP standard system does not already contain functions similar to the one you're trying to develop. However, if a similar SAP function exists, try to include it in your development project by either enhancing or modifying it, by using a user exit, or by copying the appropriate SAP program. Modifications can cause problems. After an upgrade, you must compare the new versions of SAP objects with the modified versions that you have created. If necessary, you must also adjust the new versions to incorporate the adjustments you made to the previous versions.
The business engineer consists of all SAP implementation tools. Examples of SAP implementation tools are as follows: the R3 reference model, the implementation guide or IMG, a complete list of all customizing activities. The R3 reference model contains all the models used to describe industrial processes, such as the process model, the data model, and the organization model.
Personalization accelerates and simplifies the ABAP-based systems processing of business scenarios. With personalization, you can adjust individual application transactions to meet the business needs of your company as a whole or the needs of specific user groups in your company. All unnecessary information and functions found in the transaction are deactivated. Using personalization, you can simplify an application without having to use the ABAP workbench. Global display attributes allow you to define default values for specific screen fields. You can also suppress individual fields, table control columns in a particular transaction or the whole screen. Personalized menus such as role-based menus, favorites, and shortcuts on the desktop allow you to adjust menu sequences to reflect the needs of different user groups in your company.
The change levels of SAP software using the ABAP workbench are as follows: modification, enhancement, customer development. Modifications are changes made to SAP objects in customer systems. They are executed with the help of user exits. These are subroutines reserved for customers within objects in the SAP namespace, hard-coded at various points within SAP repository objects. Customer developments are programs developed by the customer that can call SAP repository objects. For example, customers can create programs that call SAP function modules. The role distribution is inverted in the enhancement concepts. SAP programs call repository objects that you, as a customer, have created or changed. For example, you use a function module exit that is called by an SAP program. You can enhance your system at the following levels: in ABAP programs by using function module exits, on GUIs by using menu exits, on screens by using screen exits to insert a subscreen in an area that SAP specifies, on screens by using field exits to process the customer code that refers to a specific field on the screen, in ABAP dictionary tables or structures by using table enhancements.
You can enhance tables and structures with fields using the following options: append structures. Customizing includes or CI. Both techniques allow you to attach fields to a table without modifying the table. An append structure is a structure you assign to exactly one table. There can be several append structures for a table. During activation, the system searches for all active append structures for that table and attaches them to the table. Append structures differ from include structures in how they refer to their tables. To include fields from an include structure in a table, you must add a .include line in the table. In this case, the table refers to the substructure. Append structures refer to their tables. In this case, the reference does not alter the tables in any way.
Append structures allow you to attach fields to a table without actually modifying the table. Therefore, SAP developers do not have to plan table enhancements using append structures. An append structure can only belong to one table. In contrast, customizing includes allow you to use the same structure in multiple tables. The include statement must already exist in the SAP table or structure. However, SAP developers have to plan table enhancements using customizing includes.
The purpose of a program enhancement is to call an object in the customer namespace.
Program enhancements allow you to execute additional program logic for an SAP application program. SAP currently provides the techniques outlined in the figure.
Menu enhancements permit you to add additional menu options to an SAP standard menu. The SAP system provides the following options: customer exits, business add-ins. Additional menu options are merged into the GUI. When the function code is implemented, you can change the text of the menu option and change the icons. However, this is possible only if the SAP developer provides the option. Screen exits are a type of customer exit. They allow you to display additional objects on the SAP application program screen. To provide screen exits, the developer must perform the following tasks: define the subscreen areas, specify the corresponding calls in the flow logic, provide the framework for the data transport, include the screen exit in an enhancement, maintain the documentation. As of SAP NetWeaver Application Server 6.20, business add-ins can also contain screen exits.
Any change that you make to an object that SAP has delivered is known as a modification. After an upgrade, you must compare the new versions of SAP objects with the modified versions that you have created. If necessary, you must also adjust the new versions to incorporate the adjustments you made to the previous versions. Prior to Release 4.0b, the system recorded modifications at the repository object level, for example, an include program. As of Release 4.5a, the granularity for recording modifications is finer. The Modification Assistant makes this possible. The modification adjustment process has also been overhauled.